Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Elena. I'm a professional makeup artist based in Vienna, and today I'm going to be taking a look at some Makeup Revolution products. I think I have only ever tried like 2 or 3 things from them, so this is exciting. The reason I wanted to try out more from this brand was because of the viral jelly blushes and because Tati did a video where she reviewed an eyeshadow palette and a foundation from them and she loved them. So I just went on their website. I had free shipping. I didn't have to pay any taxes. I live in Austria. The shipping was not quick, like I think I waited like almost 2 weeks for this. And yeah, first, before we get into this video, I really want to talk about dupes in general. Now, you guys know I love drugstore makeup, I love dupes, but it depends what you're duping. I feel like if you are duping a brand like Charlotte Tilbury that has, I don't know, a huge budget, made millions of dollars, is very expensive, and you just want to make great products that are affordable so that people that can't spend that much money on makeup can still join in on the fun and on the hyped products like they did with the Milk Jelly Blush now. That's fine. I'm all for that. What I do not stand for is when brands copy indie brands, like for example how Makeup Revolution copied Manny Mua's component for, I think it was a blush lighter or a highlighter. That does not fly with me, and I would never buy those types of products, especially because indie brands are normally at a fair price. And I know that with all of these trends online, we all want to try a ton of new makeup all of the time, but makeup is just not made to rot in your drawers. Like, the amount of makeup I have is not normal. I have drawers full, I get sent a lot, so that's not the norm. A normal person will get one eyeshadow palette probably and use it forever. So I feel like with that in mind, I would always recommend investing in the original indie brand product. But if you want to try out more stuff, or if there are things that you just can't afford, like the Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette that Revolution duped, I think it's like a $70 palette. That's a lot of money. This palette was like 10 bucks maybe. So in case like that, I highly support it. And that's why I also do these reviews, so you guys can see if those products are any good. Yeah, I don't want to keep on rambling. Let's just go straight into the review. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you love makeup, and let's go. Okay, so I have the box right in front of me, and I always start off with my brows, so that's what I'm gonna do today too. So today we are trying out the Revolution Brow Glue. This is what it looks like, and let's just go right in. I know a lot of people have really bad experiences with brow glues. I really like them most of the time just because I really like a very laminated brow look. And this is a little bit liquidy, so I'm kind of skeptic if it's gonna hold my brows up. Normally brow glues tend to get really flaky, so we will see how this one performs. And I just thought it's a good idea to keep you zoomed in for this portion. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and let it dry for a bit, because normally products like this take some time before you can stick your brow hairs to your forehead. I always prefer the laminated look. I know not everybody does, so maybe this will be a good product for people that just want their brows stuck in place. I'm gonna go ahead and start this other side as well. And you can see I always go in different directions so I can really coat every single hair strand. I really like the brush though. Sometimes with products like this, the brush will really scratch. This one's super comfortable, but we'll see if it works. And also forgive me if I'm not always in the middle. Let's let this dry. Now let's go back to this side. So I think I will definitely not be able to stick them to my forehead. Okay, a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, this is just way too little lift for me and for how I like to do my brows. I'm just gonna let it dry some more and try sticking them with the spoolie. Normally I use the ABH Brow Freeze Gel. That stuff is so good, but I'm always on the hunt for a great drugstore product. The only one I have found so far that has nothing wrong with it is a Fleeky Brow Gel. That one's for my girlies that really want that laminated look. Okay, so you can see it is starting to dry. It dries down very hard. And you can see, just like the Catrice brow glue, if you guys remember that one, we have this residue right here. I don't mind that. But some people take it off right after they do their brows. So you can do your brows as the first step, take some micellar water and just go over the corners, because this is what will sometimes peek through our foundation. But you can see I'm pressing it down. It's not dry yet, so it takes a very, very long time to dry. I do wish it was quicker to dry because I don't want to spend half an hour on my brows. But you can see I am not able to keep brushing through because this film of glue is already set. So a good test for this is, we will see how it lasts throughout the video. If you see my brows get droopier, game idea. If you see my brows start to get droopy during the video, it's because the brow gel is not great. Another important test is how other products perform on top of it. So let's go ahead and try to fill them in. Okay, moment of truth, let's see. Okay, all good. You can draw hair strokes on top of this product once it's dry. Not bad. Okay, now it's time for us to get into skin, and we are going to be using this illuminator and then this foundation on top. Okay, so here we have the Bright Light 4-in-1 Face Glow. This is a classic Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter inspired product. And then we have the Skin Silk Foundation. This is in the shade 8.5. I think it comes in 20 shades. Okay, so let's go ahead and read a little bit about this product. This is the Makeup Revolution Bright Light Face Glow. It's currently at 8 euros and normal price is 10 euros. It has 4.5-star reviews. You can use it on its own to prime, mix in the foundation as a liquid highlighter, so just like the Charlotte Tilbury one. Except that one is, I think, 50 euros. So in this one I got shade Light. Let's just open it up and see the applicator. Of course, it's just like the Charlotte Tilbury one. A lot of brands have tried doing products like this. My favorite one is the Essence one. That one has a pump. So with this one, I'm just gonna show you on the hand. This is what it looks like. It's definitely a bit yellow and maybe too dark for me right now because my tan is gone. But this is what it looks like. It actually feels very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury one. Let's just go ahead and apply it on the higher points of our face under the foundation. I'm gonna keep you guys zoomed in. Okay, the shade is pretty weird. Let's just start blending it out. It does have some coverage, which is very weird. I expected it to just be sheer, but I feel like it kind of evens out the skin tone a bit, right? But it has a beautiful, beautiful glow. Like you can kind of see the color stretch out and even my face out a bit. I would love this on no foundation days. Also, it's actually not too dark for me at all, so the shade match was quite good. I don't know why I put so much on my nose. This is what the skin looks like. I think I really, really like the glow, and I can really see myself using this product by itself as well. Excuse my mirror, I'm just gonna go ahead and really look close. I really, really like it. I think it's beautiful. Let's move on and let's take a look at the foundation. I'm just gonna go ahead and read a bit about it again. Okay, so this is the Makeup Revolution Skin Silk Serum Foundation, and it's priced at 12 euros, which is honestly great if it's a good foundation. I saw Tati review it and she said it's really similar to the very expensive Patrick Ta foundation. So of course all of the products I'm showing you are vegan and cruelty free. This one has light medium coverage, hyaluronic acid and peptide complex. It's lightweight, radiant, satin finish, healthy glow. Let's just stop talking and put it on. Again, shade 8.5. It comes with a pump applicator. These are my absolute favorite. Ooh, it's super lightweight. Was I supposed to shake it? It's extremely watery. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it with the same brush that I did the other one. We'll see if the shade is a good match. I really hate matching myself online. Let's see. It's so wet. kind of smells like watermelon or something. Okay, it's super stretchy. You can, like, I think I could have only used this probably on my whole face. Buffing it in. I always start in the center of my face because this is where I need the most coverage, and then I just stretch it to the sides. I love how I keep moving further away from the middle. Okay. I'm not gonna do too much on the forehead just because of my headband. And now I'm gonna go ahead and take this sponge, take a little bit more of the foundation, and just start evening it out. Because with my current setup, I feel like I don't see myself really well. And you can see this has a beautiful glow also because of the product I put underneath, but it just looks very, very natural. It just, oh my god. Guys, this looks so good. I'm shocked. I just went real close to my face with my mirror, and I swear it looks like I just did my skincare. What? No complaints. Let me even it out some more, and I will just zoom you in even closer just to show you. Okay, and I feel like the shade is also a really, really good match to my neck. At least my arms are still way more tan than my face. So look at this finish. Like, this is exactly what I want from a foundation. It looks natural, I look evened out, and just super glowy. If you have oily skin, I don't think you will like this. But I'm obsessed. Okay, so far everything we've tried out is kind of good. I'm just gonna go ahead and add some concealer, and then I will be right back so we can review this jelly blush. Okay, now I want to talk about the product that I don't have high hopes for, but I really want to try it. This is their jelly blush. It's of course the little sister of the Milk jelly blushes. The Milk jelly blush is the one product I regret buying this year. I let the hype get the best of me. It's a beautiful product, the way it looks. I'm obsessed. The color, beautiful. You cannot use this. And anybody that gave this a positive review is lying. The first time I used it, it was fine. But then I was never able to use it again. Let me know if you want a more in-depth video with products I hated in 2024. But the packaging, super similar. This one's just skinnier. Let's open it up and see. I think I even got similar shades. So this was Burst and this is Strawberry. Let's see. Oh, it's super red. Okay, I don't think I got the same shades. So, great packaging. A+. I'm not sure if it was supposed to come out of there. I don't think so. I think it's supposed to stay in here. Okay. But it looks delicious. Let me just show you. Let's roll her all the way up. Listen, products like this are beautiful. Like, I'm a certified hater, but there's nothing like the feeling of this blush. This is harder than the Milk one, but the color is pretty similar. Let me just... And you can see the Milk one is super grainy. The reason why I can't use it anymore. But it's... I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's way bouncier and really like jelly. But these are the shades next to each other. Here we have Revolution and here we have Milk. I don't know how it translates on camera, but in real life they are very, very similar. I think Revolution has one that's more pink as well, to have like an exact match. But I will say on the finger, the formula looks the exact same. Okay, I'm very curious. Let's see. I read the instructions, guys, because I did not want anyone telling me that I'm doing it wrong or whatever. Oh, unopenable. Packaging, horrible. Really cheap. I have no powder on my face, my foundation is glowy, everything is glowy, this should work. On the website it says apply it directly on the face and blend it with a sponge or with your fingers. Something I have learned, we will be doing this one side at a time. Don't do both sides. Okay. Oh, it definitely blends out better than the Milk one. But I am gonna go ahead and take the sponge on top. Did it work? Okay, it worked, but again, just like the Milk one, the spot where you put the product down will have no more foundation. It's lifted off. You can see my foundation on this stick. I hope you can see it. Revolution, I'm gonna need a new one, sent, thanks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to dip my brush in here and go like this. Yeah, that's better. But I really like the color. What is this? Like, it's just a stupid idea to tell people to put it directly on their face because it will lift off everything. Make no mistake, I'm just filming it so I can show you. It lifts off everything that's underneath. So again, putting it on the back of my hand, I gotta hold it really well because guess what? The packaging is shitty. Let me know if you've also had this problem with this product. So what I will give them is I was able to apply it with my finger. Let's just also try it with a brush like this. They say for a softer look. I feel like the softer look was with the stick directly. No, a brush, again, just like the Milk one, a brush is a really bad idea because a brush has hairs that don't all have the same length and it just ends up looking patchy. So I feel like, yeah, probably the best option was to apply it on your face and with the fingers. Listen, I am glad that they came out with this product for those of you that haven't gotten the Milk one because it was too expensive or something and you just really want to try it. Just get this one. It's 7 euros. It's gonna be more worth it. The Milk one is way too expensive for how bad these types of products are. Unless you're someone that wears absolutely no makeup and just want to use this on top of skincare, maybe then it will work. Don't waste your money. I could make a whole hate video on these types of products. Even though I love looking at them, what the fuck is this packaging? Seriously. I'm gonna have to apply it like this from now on. Let's do some on the nose. And why not? Let's just see what it looks like as a lip tint because they're marketed as that as well. Let's see. Cute. So I actually prefer this one to the Milk one. The packaging is just so bad. But you can see with this one I was actually able to put some on. So that's a win. Okay, let's just act like this will fit right in. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face, use some powder blush, some powder bronzer, and I will be right back to look at the start of the show. Okay guys, now we are getting to the reason I actually, oh I hope you can hear my dog, she's just tapping her little feet here. Good night. Okay, so the reason I actually put this order in was this beautiful palette that Tati showed in her Is This Illegal Dupes video. This is Duping the Patrick Ta palette, which is very expensive. And this one just looks magical. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest. Now you already know my thoughts on dupes. We have 2 cream formulas, we've got 5 shimmers and 5 mattes, just like the original palette. Let's go ahead and see if the quality is amazing or not. The shimmers look incredible, I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, so first things first, I want to take this, oh they're so pigmented. Just a sec. Okay, I want to take this very light shade and just use it as a transition shade. So I'm just gonna pat it. You can see it does show up immediately, so I really like that, even though it's such a pale shade. So I'm gonna use it underneath my brow bone like this, and I think I will just do this one eye, okay, like this. And now let's jump into the next darkest shade. I just want to do something simple because I got some errands to run today. Oh wow, the formula is extremely creamy, it's very pigmented. It does have some fallout, if you mind that. I don't care about fallout at all. I always say this, but I know some people do mind it, so keep it in mind. But this goes on like velvet. Now I haven't tried the Patrick Ta eyeshadows, so I can't really compare it. I can just tell you if this palette is good or not. Beautiful, beautiful color, especially with blue eyes. I like it a lot. I'm just gonna go ahead and add the same light shade on this side as well. Also guys, please let me know if you have any other brands or products that you really want to see me try. And I'm so sorry for not being consistent. It's just hard for me. I focus a lot of time on my short form content, but seeing the feedback on the little videos I have on this channel from you guys just really motivates me, and I feel so bad that I'm not able to deliver. But I really hope to be able to change that. My goal is to do like one video a week, but then I post one and disappear for forever. But the next one is gonna be unboxing an advent calendar from NYX. Let me know if you are ready for the Christmas type content. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move in with a smaller brush and just apply this eyeshadow on my lower lash line as well. Okay, now I want to go ahead and use, I think, the darkest shade to really smoke this look out. I do feel like the palette is missing like a black shade or something darker or a bit more cool. The palette does have 3 different versions, I think, or 4. Yeah, I really like the formula. Look how rich these shades are. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this look a bit more rounded than I normally would. I normally like doing super cat eye vibey eyeshadow looks, but today I want to go for something more rounded. Okay, so the formula is absolutely stunning. We also have 2 cream products here. Let me just take off the... Oops. Of course. I just had to stick my finger right in it. Just a sec. I want to do the cream. Okay, we have a light and a dark brown. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into the dark brown. And let's just see. I am kind of scared that it will not dry down and it will just end up ruining the look. But we'll see. You could also use the lighter shade as a base for your eyeshadow. So it definitely works as eyeliner. I do feel like it's a little bit waxy and I am just scared. I'm gonna go ahead and take the darkest shade. It feels very waxy and I'm just scared that it will start moving. So I'm gonna set it with some powder eyeshadow. I do wish the cream was darker and I do wish we had a black shade in here as well. Just because I feel like the eyeliner is looking kind of weird like this. Let's take a look at these shimmers. I have 3 that I would love to wear. Oh my god, the formula of the shimmers. So these are the 3 shimmers. I think I'm leaning towards this one, but I can't remember which one it was. Let me just show you and put them on the back of my hand. Oh my god. These are stunning. Oof, I really love the golden one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the gold. But it's like a rose gold with a beautiful shift. Are we ready? Oh my god, yes, it's pink and then it shifts into gold. Stunning. Like, these colors are worth the palette. I, of course, apply them with my finger. I feel like this is the best way to apply eyeshadow. And let's just go ahead and mix some of those other shades in here as well. Really beautiful shift. Oh my god. I love it. I always get in way better when I do this. I love it. Before I do my mascara, I want to keep showing you the rest of the products. Wow, I love it so much. So this palette is amazing. Okay, we are almost through. We have one highlighter right here. This is their Diamond Glow highlighter. And by the way, the eyeshadow palette retails for €8.99. For that, the formula was incredible. Now the highlighter, Makeup Revolution Beam Bright Highlighter Diamond Glow. I obviously was thinking of comparing it to the Fenty, but I don't think they will be the same because this one's baked, or looks baked at least, and this one is just something else. But let's just see. Let's see maybe. Here we have the Fenty. It has a transparent base. And then on my pinky finger, yeah, you can see the Revolution one is very white, very reflective. The Fenty one is just straight up glitter. So they will not be comparing at all. But let's see if it's a good highlighter. Sorry guys, I film in front of a window and sometimes the light just leaves the chat. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna apply it with a brush. Ooh, it's very white. I don't know why I thought this shade will be flattering and a little bit more transparent. I do feel like even on myself, and I have very light skin, it's kind of ashy. I'm not a fan. It's also not really, I'm not really able to blend it, so I don't really like the highlighter. I don't like it. And that's on the highlighter. Let's just go ahead and use the last two products. I am absolutely obsessed with fake freckles. We have the Revolution Fake the Freckle. This one's just like a pen, like the Essence one. And then we have the Revolution, says nothing on it, but it was also a freckle maker and it looks like this. I'm gonna try this one first, I think. Let me just see. I will, of course, like, I will let you know the shades and everything of all of the products that I'm using in the description and on the screen. Okay, I think I like this. It's definitely a bit too dark. Like, I would have loved it to be lighter. They had different shades, but yeah, it's just kind of crazy. What I found works best is the NYX Zero to Brow in like the light blonde shades, and that stuff stays put throughout the day. So I use that, and it's also got a rounded applicator tip that works super well like this. I'm gonna leave the nose with no freckles at the moment just to try the other one. Let's see what the freckle pen can do. This one had really bad reviews. It had like 1 star. Yeah, I see why. So the tip is so hard that you can't really press it down in circles. So they end up looking kind of, what's the word? Pointy. Oh, I really don't like it. Did I just ruin the look? Yeah, it's way too hard. No, I prefer the other one. So this one, I agree with the 1 star review. It's trash. Let's try the other one. So with this one, you can really make them more rounded. I would love a shade that's just way lighter. Okay, now I gotta commit and do some more freckles. And I will see you guys after with the final thoughts. Okay guys, so this is the final makeup look. Let's take a look at the freckles again. I like the shade. I think I was a bit heavy-handed for how dark it is. Normally I use something that's way lighter, so I get away with it. But with this one, because they are tinier and darker, I should have been more careful. Lesson learned. Now let's go into my final thoughts. Oh no, wait, we have one more product, but I can zoom us out for this one. Tell me how this is legal. So this is the Tropical Caramel Revolution set. And does this remind you of anything? A shower gel, a cream, a hair and body mist? If you said Sol de Janeiro, you are correct, because it is obviously a dupe for the classic 62 scent from Sol de Janeiro. Now the package arrived rough, and this was kind of broken here. You can see like someone opened it. So I was able to take the spray out yesterday evening and smell it, and let me tell you, they smell the exact same. It's crazy. But I wanted to try out but I want to smell the body. Sorry, just sec. I really wanted to smell the cream and the body wash as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the original on my right hand, just for myself. Sadly, you can smell this. I'm just gonna put it here. And then we'll put tropical body in here, means tropical caramel scented. And this one is salted caramel and pistachio. And actually, I prefer the applicator on this one with the metal. It feels more expensive. So this is the OG. It's crazy, they smell the same. Especially yesterday I was shocked. I asked my husband, because he knows, you can see this one's almost empty. I have a lot of the Sol de Janeiro fragrances and I use this a lot. So I asked him, I sprayed the other one on and I was like, do you recognize this? And he was like, yeah, this is like your usual fragrance. No, it's not, it's a dupe. And the cream, the packaging is obviously heavily inspired, like the shape. Let's just open her up. This one doesn't smell as strong as the Sol de Janeiro one, but it's inspired by. Like, you could recognize it, but it's not as crazy as the fragrance. Okay, and then the body wash. Like, these obviously look cheaper. The Sol de Janeiro one just look more expensive, especially the bigger ones. I also feel like the shower gel is not really, like, it doesn't really smell. Okay, let's see. The shower gel smells more vanilla-y for sure, but I bought the set for this anyway, and this is like a perfect dupe. But keep in mind that I am not great with fragrances, so don't take my word for it. Okay, let's move into the final thoughts. So let me start with the best. I'm gonna start with the eyeshadow palette because this one is magical. I can highly recommend it. The other shades of the palette looked pretty cheap online, but I will say the formula of the shimmers is insane. This is definitely worth 9 euros. It's a steal. I cannot say if it compares to the Patricia one, but it's a great eyeshadow palette. I will be reaching for it for my everyday makeup. I really like it a lot. And maybe let's just go from like my most favorite to my least favorite. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Skin Silk as my top 3. This is beautiful. I used a little bit of powder, especially on the center of my face. I look like I'm not wearing foundation. It's so beautiful, so natural, so radiant. I absolutely love this. So I can highly recommend it if you have normal to dry skin. For oily skin, probably not so much. If you like light coverage, beautiful foundation. Then this bright light illuminator, I'm going to use it without foundation. If you want to check out my Instagram, I always do stories trying these products, just giving tips and tricks. So I will definitely want to try this as a base with nothing on, because I feel like it did have a little bit of coverage. Then we have the Jelly Blush. I didn't love it, I didn't hate it. I was pleasantly surprised by the formula. I expected it to be a disaster. It applied beautifully. I have another blush on top now, so you can't really see the shade that much. But on clean girl makeup days or natural makeup days, this is really cute. If you really wanted to try out the Milk one, but it was too expensive for you, definitely give this a try. And I just feel like this is way more, I just feel like this one is worth your money. The Milk one, absolutely not, because the formula was horrid. I wish they would fix the packaging, because I can't believe that I'm the only person that experienced this. Comment down below. But all in all, I would say this is like a 6 out of 10 or a 7. Nah, not a 7, a 6. It's a 6 out of 10. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and say the brow gel. The brow gel was really good. My brows are fixed in place. It takes a long time to apply, which I don't like, but at the end of the day, it's super cheap, and for that, it really does hold the brows in place. I am going to see how it wears throughout the day, and I will just insert it here as text if it held my brows all day or not. Next, moving into the freckle maker. I like this. I just have to use it some other way, but it's cute. The highlighter, I did not like this one. Sadly, I'm gonna gift it to one of my friends and maybe they will like it. I feel like for me, it's too light, it's too ashy, not glowy enough. I don't know, I'm not a fan. And then this fake the freckle pen. It's way too hard. You can't make round freckles with it. Not worth it. All in all, I am intrigued. I feel like the complexion products were beautiful. The eyeshadow formula is out of this world. Like, this looks like a high-end, expensive eye makeup. And in the future, I will probably order again from Makeup Revolution. I really, really like it. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below and let me know what other brands I should try out next. Let me know if you love or hate any of the products that I used, and let me know if you also hated the Milk Jelly Blushes. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to follow me on all of my channels if you love all things makeup. Bye!